Hi West Acton, it's Mr. Downs here. I thought that I would have a little look at Bug Club today, as I know that lots of you haven't logged in before, so I thought it would be a good idea if I show you how to log in by logging in myself. You'll notice on the screen that I'm not on the Bug Club page at the moment. What I've done instead actually is I've gone onto Google and I've searched for Bug Club. And when I search for Bug Club, the first result that comes up is activelearnprimary.co.uk. That's the website for Bug Club, but that's a bit long to remember. So I thought this is a much better way to try and find the Bug Club website. If I click on the Bug Club website, it will then take me straight through to the login page. When you're on the login page, you will need to click Login. The wheel there, wait for that to go round. And then my bar's going across at the top. Okay. It's taken me to a login page now. Now I've set up an account, an example account, so I can show you how we log in. My username is an example.307. Yours will be your username with .307 at the end. So the username that you use to log into Microsoft Teams, into SumDog, into LGFL, into Busy Things. It's that one with .307 at the end, but not the at West Acton Primary School part at the end. You can then fill in your password. I'm not going to tell you my password. It's hidden for data protection. You don't want to share your passwords with people. And then the school code at the bottom. This is the bit where loads of people go, I don't know what it is. And they type in lots of different things, but I can tell you the code now. The code is WEAC. And that stands for WE from West, AC from Acton. Now, if you look at my screen, WEAC isn't a word, and my predictive text tries to change it to a proper word. It tries to change it to the word where. So make sure you don't change it to the word where. Otherwise, if you do that, it won't let you log in. Once you've filled in all three of those, click sign in. Page is loading again, the wheel's gone round. And then that brings me to my home page or my home. It says my name's Anne because I call myself An Example. Now there's a few things you can do on here. The first one, my home. If you don't like robots in the background and you think, I don't want that every time I log in, you can change it to maybe a bug world if you wanted to. So it's got all bugs and creatures when you first come in, as it's Bug Club. You can change it to a race world if you want to. Lots of you who know me know that I like racing, so I might have mine as a racing one, just to make it a bit more about me. Then you'll see the next one says my stuff, and there's a number 20 there in a red circle. That's where I can click on to see what my teacher has allocated for me. I've got 20 books or 20 new books allocated to me that I haven't opened. One of the books here you can see I have opened though. It says Cinderella, the Real Story. And you can see that I've opened it. It's still under my stuff though, because I haven't finished it. When I finish a story and I've answered all the questions in there, it will go into my library at the top of the screen instead, and it will leave my stuff. So I haven't done that one yet. What I will do though is I'll click on a new book so you can see what it will look like for you. So this is one of the books that I've been allocated, or these are all the books I've been allocated at my level that I would normally pick and take home, but I can access them online. So I've got 21 books that I can choose, and 20 of them I haven't looked at yet. Lots of you will know that I really like Doctor Who, so I'm going to pick on a Doctor Who book. It's called Doctor Who the Lodger. There's a house on Aikman Road with a staircase that people go up but never down. To solve the mystery of the man upstairs, the doctor must pass himself off as a normal human being and share the downstairs flat with Craig Owens. That sounds like something I'd like from the blurb, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click open. When I open it, I've got some information on this side. I've got lots of different things that I can read. So I can read through Stranded. Who exactly is the lodger in this story? Is the doctor who rents a room in a suburban house when the TARDIS can't land? Or is it the mysterious neighbour upstairs? So I can read my books on these pages. I can see down here at the bottom there are 49 pages, and I can go next or back. I can't go back because this is the first page, but I can click next, 2 of 3, or sorry, 2 and 3.
Hey mate! Hey mate!
Oh, and I get some noises as well. That's pretty cool, like that. Next page, can click through, 4 of 5, and I can read through all of these. I'll go back because I haven't read all those pages yet. Another thing I can do, if I just want to look at one page at a time, I can click on there. Or if I like having my 2 pages a bit like a normal book, I can click back like that. I've also got a magnifying glass here that says zoom in. And when I click that, it makes the screen a little bit bigger. So if I find it a bit tricky to get too close to the screen and read, I can have it nice and big there as well. And I can click that again to shrink it back to size. Now, the best thing about Book Club, the thing that I really like, is they're not just books and not just cool books with things that I'm interested in. They also have these little bugs on the pages as well. If I click on the bug, it takes me to a little question or an activity to complete. So it says, what are the purposes of this introduction? Drag each statement to the correct container. True or false? To tell the reader the TARDIS always works perfectly. I'm going to go with false. To tell the reader what the TARDIS is and what it does. True. To introduce the readers to the main characters. And I'm just going to guess these. The reason I'm guessing is because I actually haven't read them. So if I haven't read the text, I'll find it very hard to do the activities. Once I've done it, I can click done. And it will tell me I've done some good work. And then hopefully I can go back. And that bug now, you'll see it's asleep. When it's asleep, that means that task is done and I don't have to do it again. Then I'll click on next.
Hey mate! Hey mate!
I love that sound effect. I can read through, this is a comic strip, go through, read through all of it. And then I've got another bug down here that I can click on, and it's likely to be a different activity. The word spreads is on its own and is in bold text. What effect does this have? Click on one answer. So I can have a look through. Maybe I can say it's dramatic effect. Click done. Got it right, fantastic. And if I go through, that bug will have gone to sleep. Now, the book is only completed once I've done all the bugs, and I will need to read each page so that I know how to answer each question. Because when I click the cross to finish my book at the end, it will show me how many bugs are asleep. So I've done 2 activities, but I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more to do. So if I close the book will still stay in, let me find it again. The book will still stay in my stuff because I haven't finished it. I haven't answered all those bugs. When I've answered all the bugs and done all the activities, the work will go into my library at the top. So until I do that, it won't work. So if I close that back down, put me back up, in my library, once I finish it and do all the bugs, it will bring in all the books that I have read, just in case I really like a book and think, do you know what, I want to go back and have a look at that one again, so I can have a look at it there. Once I've read some books as well, you'll think, well, I've only got 19 stories left now, or 19 new ones. Once I complete them, more books will be added from the same level. And then when I've completed all the books from my level, I'll move up to a more tricky level. So I hope you agree. This looks like a fantastic and engaging way of doing our reading. And I hope that you enjoy using Bug Club.